Notts County talk. Awful performance. We've lost 2-0 to Hartlepool. Worst I've seen this season. I mean, I haven't been to every game, but for me, definitely the worst I've seen.
Yeah, it was awful, wasn't it? Not 1 second of that game did we look like we'd even got out of gear at all. It was awful. Worst performance of the season for me. Obviously, like you say, we've not been to every game, but I don't know. Second half, you think Ollie would have had a few things to say to him. They score within a minute of coming out.
You got to feel for Ollie though, because he's obviously seen what's not working and he's gone to change it by bringing O'Brien on for Dennis, and it's not even had time to. It's not had time to do anything, has it?
Heads have gone. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
We'll get into the player ratings in a little bit, won't we? But for me, if we're going to be playing like that against teams in and around us, forget the playoffs.
Yeah, simple as that, really. I mean, they played us off the park. They were playing football, and we couldn't string 5 passes together today. It was awful. That was the worst we've played for a long time.
I had a text off my dad at half time, listening to it on Radio Nottingham, asking how it's going. I told him we should have been 5 down. Kelly Evans had blocked it on the line. First minute, the keeper's made a good save.
First half though, when we were playing bad, you sort of think we've had halves where we've played really bad and come out second half and play the other team off the park. I mean, we just had no answers for him today. I just don't know what to say. How do you come back from that?
We've got Fylde on Tuesday, haven't we?
Tough game.
But it's like a cliche. But they say the best thing we can do is to have a game straight away after Tuesday. Good stuff.
Yeah.
To get that in, but if we go on Tuesday and we play like that again, you can pretty much forget playoffs, I think.
Yeah, I think we went on a bit of a blip, didn't we, earlier on in the season. If this is the start of that again, yeah, you're absolutely right. We can kiss goodbye to the playoffs. I completely agree. And you've just said it to Neil, there's not really an individual performance today where you thought, yeah, they played well today, other than the 2 subs that came on, and they had to make that difference because they're young. They're coming on, they're trying to impress. They have to play like that. So I don't know. It's not great, is it?
I mean, when you look at it, and I was crying out for a formation change with Wootton up front on his own. Do you know what? Apart from the 2 goals, we look more defensively solid, and I don't know if that's because they could sit off because they got 2 goals. But that first half, Brindley was getting done. They were being left exposed. Dennis, a striker, was having to defend near his own goal line.
Yeah, they were dropping off, weren't they? The striker, Wootton and Dennis were. Dennis more so, but yeah.
I don't know where we go from here.
I think we're missing Thomas. I do.
Is he back for Fylde?
No, I think it's game after, isn't it? And then there's the Lacey. We're missing Lacey massively. I mean, no disrespect to the young lad today. I think he did all right, but you could tell the nerves are definitely setting into him, and he's not really.
That's come from the whole team, though, hasn't it? You can't feed off a positive team.
Exactly.
And Fylde, I think, is second to bottom. I don't see us going there and winning.
I mean, you'd like to think we can, but yeah, it's not looking great, is it?
Yeah. I mean, the fans that have turned up today, 422.
Yeah.
I know it's not going to happen. It's one of them refund games. You feel like what a waste of money.
I think if it was 4-0, it would definitely have been a refund game, wouldn't it?
I mean, it could have been 4.
It could easily have been. So many. First half, we were lucky to be going into 0-0, 100%. I mean, there was 2 or 3 shots where it was just too easy for them, far too easy. They were pressing us very well. I thought we sat off them a bit too much. We didn't look very aggressive at all. It's worrying times really when it's this end of the season for the running.
It's demoralising.
It is. Yeah.
I'm stood here feeling deflated.
It's freezing, absolutely freezing.
The fans are deflated. Yeah. You can see them walking out
Rollinson was actually apologising when he walked off the pitch. He was saying he's sorry, but for me, he's probably one of the best performers on the pitch. If you can say that.
Yeah, my hand's freezing. I think it's going a bit blue, but we'll get on with the player ratings, and I think we'll get in the car to do that in the warm.